Hi there, welcome to Floating in Books. This is going to be a little Edinburgh vlog. Welcome to everybody watching today. Thank you so very much for joining me. This video is a quick, this clip is a little intro of what I will be up to when I'm in Edinburgh the next couple of days. It is currently the night before. I need to leave early again tomorrow. I am going to be flying into Edinburgh and then I have 5-ish days there, so like a day there first and then 3 full days there, and then the final day I will be going back. I packed my stuff. The bags are all packed. My coat is over here. I have this Barber-like jacket and it's supposed to be nice weather, but it has removable lining. So I was like, if I take that coat, it's waterproof, so if it rains, it's gonna work. And I did also bring my rain jacket. I'm going to be flying hand luggage only, so I can bring 2 pieces of luggage with me. So I've got my big backpack, which I also took with me to Florence and Valencia. I'll try to show you my outfits throughout the week as I'm over there, and I'll show you what makeup I brought sometime in the vlog. And then this will be my little carry-on, which is practically empty, because I do want to do some book shopping when I get to Edinburgh. So I want to fill that guy up with books when I'm there. I can still fit some things into this one as well. It looks really stuffed to the brim, but there's actually a lot of space left. And it is October, so I was like, and it's Scotland in October. I was like, I need to bring thicker things. So I have a cardigan in there that I can layer over some of the outfits I'm bringing. But I was like, I also need an outfit to go to the airport and to go to Scotland. So I was like, if I wear a pair of jeans and like big bulky boots and a cardigan on the flight there, I already have 3 essentials that I can just re-wear during the 5 days that I'm there. So this was just a little clip before all the daylight is gone, because as you can see, it is sunset right now. It's like, I need to film this really quickly and just open the vlog. So I already have a clip to show everyone. And I'm in the midst of making sure all of the content that needs to go live when I'm gone is ready to go live. So I still have like 2 hours left of like editing and writing blog posts. I usually just like do that the afternoon before I leave, so that things will look as if everything is normal. But yeah, I will be in Edinburgh for a few days and I hope you really enjoy tagging along for the ride. So it is time to head out the door to catch my airplane. Of course, you have to be there 2 hours in advance. It's 8 a.m. on a Saturday, so it's still dark outside, hence the lighting. So I do apologize, but I'm all packed up and ready to go. So let me show you my outfit real quickly before I head out the door. So here is the base of the outfit, which is covered up by this massive coat, which I'll tell you about a little bit more in a sec. I'm just wearing a plain black t-shirt from Weekday with a cardigan over top that I have from Only. And then I'm wearing my Pax dark wash straight leg denim from Urban Outfitters, that's where they're from, and then wearing Doc Marten Chelsea boots, because I think I will be doing quite a bit of walking when I'm there, and I'm like, a pair of boots, and it can rain, and these like slip on and off really easily when I'm at the airport. If I have to take them off, it's going to be super easy. But the star of the show is going to be this coat. I thought I was going to wear my new winter coat, but I think it's going to be too warm for a winter coat, and this is a great fall coat. Plus it is a wax material, so it's pretty much like water resistant. So if I get hit with a little bit of rain, I don't necessarily need to whip out the raincoat, which I will be bringing, but I thought this one could work really well. And as you can tell, it is a lot of people are calling it is it a car coat? I don't remember what they're calling it. A barn coat, that's the name for it. And this is one I got a year or 2 ago, so way before the trend. It's from H&M. It wasn't an expensive product from H&M, but it's been great quality. And what I like about this one is that it has removable lining, because it is supposed to be quite sunny a couple of days. So this coat may actually be too warm, but I figured that if it is too warm, I could just take out the internal lining and I'll be fine. So this I felt would be the most versatile for a trip like I'm doing right now. It has a full-on zip that goes both ways. So if you're like walking around, you can create a little bit more space for your legs. But as you can see, it pretty much goes down to my ankles. So this will work. It's essentially a dupe for a Barber coat. They did it 1 year. I don't think they brought it back. And I love it. It's this really nice dark green color. And I figured that this would be great for 5 days in Scotland. So let's go catch a plane, and I'll talk to you again, I think, when I'm at the hotel. I've arrived in Edinburgh. I have checked in. I did a bit of makeup to freshen things up. I've got a great window here with natural lighting. Decided to change the plans ever so slightly. I'm gonna go catch a bus to go to the Royal Mile because I have a tour booked around 8. It's around 3:30 right now. So I felt like if that should give me plenty of time to head to the Royal Mile, have a look around, go to some coffee shop or whatever and have something like a high tea kind of thing, and then have a bit of dinner before my tour at 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. And that should give me plenty of time to head around and explore that area. I've been to Edinburgh before, so I don't feel I need to go to the castle or do anything like that. I really don't feel like I really have to do all the touristy things, but there's definitely a couple of things I want to do because even though I've been here before, it's always been on work trips or as a student. So there was always a plan, and I couldn't really set my own itinerary, and this time I can. And I've got 5 days here, so I have plenty of time to head down to Leith because that was my original plan. But I think it will be a little bit stressful to go there first and then have to go back into town. So I know that on Tuesday I have a pretty empty day. So I think that can be a good day to head down to Leith. So I'm going to catch a bus and then I'm going to explore the Royal Mile. Good morning, never mind the hair. I had to tie it up so I can do my makeup this morning. I have you leaning against my mirror, so if I need to look over you, that's because that's where the mirror is. But I just thought I could quickly do a little bit of makeup as I'm telling you about my plans for today. This is the primer that I'm using, which is the Heimish Artless Glow Base. And this is just from my Shop My Stash. I try to use as many things from my Shop My Stash when I'm traveling as well. But I do have some products that I like to use for travel more so. So I've just had a bit of breakfast. They do a full Scottish breakfast here, included it with the price of the room. But that burger and the beer I had afterwards, I don't think I showed you that actually. But yeah, I went out for drinks with my neighbors who just so happened to be in Edinburgh as well. I need to wash my hands. I actually didn't do anything of what I had planned to do yesterday because originally I wanted to go down to Leith, which is not too far from the hotel. I was like, oh, I'll tackle that on Saturday, but the bus was a little bit delayed getting here from the airport. And then I was like, you know what? I'll just head up to the Royal Mile because I had a tour booked at 8 o'clock. And I decided to go to the Royal Mile instead. I was like, I'll tackle that one first. And I think that was a good decision because it was a lovely golden hour once I got there. So the lighting was beautiful. And so I just had a mooch around, found a place to have a bit of a tea and something small to eat. And then I went to dinner and I had a lovely burger at a chain. I don't know where they're exactly located because I had never heard of them before, but it was delicious. It was bread meets bread. And then I went to, this is the Clio Kill cover that you will have seen in a recent video if you watch my makeup channel. Then I went out to drinks with my neighbors who just so happened to be here. We had not planned that. So we were like, when we found out, we were like, oh, we have to meet up for a drink. And I had half a pint of Guinness. And sometimes whenever I drink Guinness or any beer, really, I can get really queasy. So that happened tonight. So I think it was just, you know, the day of travel and like not eating at your set times. And my stomach was just really, really upset once I got back to the hotel. So that was fun. So I had a light breakfast. I didn't go for this full Scottish breakfast that they offer because it was like bacon, eggs, beans, toast. It's a bit much. They do have a really lovely breakfast room that had the sun coming in just now. And I'm just finishing getting ready to head out for the day. The bus leaves around 9:45, according to Google Maps, to get from here to Dean Village, because that's the plan for today, to head down to Dean Village and Stockbridge. That's an area of Edinburgh I've never been to before. I've been here twice before, and that was just never part of the itinerary. And it's like an area with a Sunday market. First of all, in Stockbridge, there should be a market on with like small independent stalls and all that. So that's always fun. There are a lot of vintage stores in that area too. And it's apparently really beautiful, especially in the fall time. So I'm first going to Dean Village because that's a bit of a walk. Like it's a walk along the river, along the Leith, because that's the name of the river apparently. So that's what I want to do first because a lot of the stores and like nice lunch places in Stockbridge won't open until 11-ish. So I was like, if I first do Dean Village, then it may be a little quieter on Sunday morning because I think that area can get really busy because it is really nice sunny weather today. And then like sort of walk down from Dean Village into Stockbridge and then just, you know, browse some of the shops, have some coffee here and there. It's just going to be a pretty chill day. It should start raining around dinner time, so I was like, that's perfect. And my hotel isn't super far away from Stockbridge. So once I get there, I think I may actually be able to walk back. We'll see how that all pans out, because I always have these plans and then I actually look it up and I'm like, is that a wise decision? And I'm like, maybe not. So I'll just see where the day takes me, and I'm just going to finish doing my makeup, getting ready, and then I'm going to take you along for the ride again today. So I'm going to finish this full face. I don't know why. I did bring everything. I don't normally have time to sit down, but breakfast is between 8 and 9. And I don't normally like leave a hotel room until like 9:30, 10-ish, because that's when things start opening up. So breakfast is a little early. I was like, that means I just have extra time to get ready. So let me finish this and I'll be back with you shortly. All right, so I found out there is a full-length mirror in the room. It's just in a very awkward spot. So I put on this black monkey dress with the same cardigan I was wearing yesterday. The cardigan is from Only. I'll be wearing it with my very dirty Veja sneakers, but these are very comfy and I always like having a second pair of shoes. It's just a button-down, like shirt dress, you could say, and I'm wearing it with tights. Yay! Hi there, I'm back. I had breakfast, I got ready, bit of a lip, just a simple eye sort of moment. The hair is very much hairing because it's been very windy here, so the hair is all over the place, but I don't mind that. I'm just re-wearing the outfit I wore to the airport on Saturday, so I've got my same cardigan on, the same jeans, oop, and the same shoes. And then I just have my little Disney t-shirt, the Disney Villains, on because I thought the yellow from her crown would go with the yellow of the cardigan. So that's why I'm wearing that today. Today's program is Arthur's Seat, and I realized yesterday night, as I was about to fall asleep, that I barely talked to the camera and that I didn't film that much. So I hope I'll do better today. So yesterday was Dean Village, Stockbridge, and then I also went to the Royal Botanic Gardens. I know I took some clips, but not too many. So today is Arthur's Seat, Holyrood Park, possibly the Palace. I'm not sure whether I want to do that or not, and Grassmarket. So I'm going to head out to the bus because it's going to take me to the foot of Arthur's Seat, and then I can walk up there, hopefully have a nice view of the city, and then walk back down the other side to get to the Royal Mile and Grassmarket. Good morning. I'm starting off the day with a walk along Portobello Beach, which is really close to Edinburgh, and the bus in front of my B&B actually stopped right on the seaside as well. So I was like, I'll just go for a walk. As you can see, it's very sunny, really lovely weather, and it's great temperature. So far, Scotland has been treating me really well. So I'm gonna go walk to Leith because that's about an hour, and most of it is down the promenade here. So that's what I'm going to be doing, having a lovely morning walk, then stopping somewhere for coffee and lunch in Leith, and then I'm going to head into town. I got some great tips yesterday from the lady who served me food at one of the restaurants I ate at for some more bookstores that are somewhere on Leith Way. And then I'm just going to head into town to find Waterstones. That's the ultimate goal, to get to Waterstones today. And then I'll see what I'll have for dinner. This is my final full day here. So let's explore Portobello and Leith. Apologies for the noise, but I'm waiting at the bus stop. I just checked out of the hotel room, and today I have something really exciting planned. I am going to be making my own bag at the Islander workshop. So I'm going to take you along for the ride, and then I'm meeting a friend for coffee before I need to head back to the airport. So it's going to be quick. It's going to be easy. I already checked out, so I've got my backpack with me.
everything fit. I was so surprised. I was not sure whether everything was gonna fit, but it fit. I will show you a haul next week. So I'm gonna wait for the bus. It should be here in about 10 minutes or so. And then I'm gonna take you around for my final like half day in Edinburgh. Excuse the towel-y look. I don't really feel like drying my hair properly tonight because it is about 10 p.m. and I am absolutely pooped, but I'm home. I'm in my usual spot on the couch if you watch my first channel, that is, and it went very smoothly on the way back, and I had another great day today. So a little catch up, some clips I shot, of course, with the bag workshop. It was a lovely time. It's short and sweet, but you do get a more unique souvenir, so if that's what you're looking for, then I can highly recommend you do the Islander workshop in one of their locations if you're ever in Edinburgh. I even picked up one of their wallets on my way out because I was in desperate need of a new wallet and I couldn't think of what to get. And as I was waiting outside for the workshop to start, I saw that they actually also did little wallets and they weren't too expensive. So it is a little bit bigger than what I'm used to having. So I'm not going to throw away my old wallet yet. I'm going to have to see how this one works for me because I was eyeing one up from Cezanne and I still think that a Cezanne wallet is going to be better for me in terms of size. But this way I will have something that can see me through. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, I got one of those as well. And then I went to a Starbucks to have coffee with a friend. And then she saw me to the bus, and then I went to the airport, and it all went really quickly. Once I got to the Edinburgh airport, I had a bit of food while I was waiting for my plane. Was done with the food right when they announced the gate. And then I went onto the plane, got off the plane at 7, and I was home by 9 o'clock. I don't think I've ever had a smoother getting off a plane in Amsterdam and going home sort of situation than I had this time around. So I'm very pleased, but as I said, I'm very, very tired. I did so much walking. And when I got home, I just wanted to shower and head to bed. So that's what I'm going to be doing shortly. But I had a great time and Edinburgh treated me very, very well. The weather was sublime because I booked this trip in May. So my prediction was that the weather was just going to be absolutely dreadful, that it was going to be like gale winds and like I took a raincoat, everything, just so I could get myself through this trip, and I didn't need it a single time. I was actually overheating sometimes. And here was me thinking a couple of days before the trip that I was going to take a winter coat. I'm so glad that I didn't and that I took the coat I did because it ended up being perfect. So yeah, I had a lovely time in Edinburgh. I hope you got a great impression of all the things I did while I was there. And if you didn't, then just head over to my Instagram because I did share some images of the trip as well over there. So I have more stuff up there in case you're interested. And now I'm going to go and take this tired face to bed. Thank you so very much for watching me, and I don't know when I will be vlogging a trip again next because I don't have much planned, but I'm going to tell you all about that in a video before the end of the year of all of the trips that you did see me vlog, and because there was a whole philosophy behind it. And I do have plans for 2025, so I'm going to do a video where I'm going to tell you about all of my travel plans for 2025, and then I would be very interested to hear from you if you want me to keep vlogging some of these trips. So stay tuned for that. And for now, I will be back with a new video next week, which is probably going to be the book haul of all the books I bought when I was in Edinburgh. So stay tuned for that, and then I will see you again next week. Bye-bye.